Welcome back to Bino Sester Malka's channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Last week I posted I probably wasn't going to do a live because of all the family holidays, and I decided, you know what? I would like to give you some insight on how we actually pick the gifts to the holidays, and I'm going to focus on two things. Number one, how we actually buy the gifts that the kids love, and so far for the past few years using this technique, the kids love their gifts and they actually remember them from year to year, so I'm thrilled that it works. And number two, how to save money. Because you know what? I mean, every year there's new additions to my family, and we're not talking about one. Some years it could be 3 kids. Multiply that. Oh my goodness. It just keeps going and going. And you know what? Financially, I can't afford it. But with these tips, I can give the best gifts and still afford it. So, just a few things before we get into my gifting strategy. Number one, I'm going to post the replay on YouTube. And the reason I'm going to do that is because when you click the description box below, any gift that I have given or I'm going to share with you is going to be there. So if you want any of those, thumbs up. So remember, YouTube channel, check it out for any of the links. So step number one, I say I usually start about the first day of school. I know we're thinking about the holidays and the school year barely begun, but guess what? On the first day of school, I start thinking about the kids, and I put my thoughts into 2 categories. The first category is, what do the kids actually like? What are their hobbies? What are their interests? What are things that make them smile? Because you know what? When you give a gift, you want that, yes, that's for me, type of reaction. And the second thing I think of is, what areas do the kids need improvement in? Whether it's, maybe, I don't know, fine motor skills, or whether it's finger strength or hand-eye coordination or communication or just a random subject in school. And that brings me to step number 2. I try to find toys, games, ideas that combine both their passion and hobby with something that they need help with. And let me tell you, they don't even realize. And I'm going to get to the games in a minute. And step number 3 is, once I have this idea in mind, I look for sales. I set a budget, and it's a really small budget. Compared to how many gifts I give, it's a really teeny budget. And I look for sales. For example, I'm going to share with you this gift here. This here is a diamond painting kit. Now, this kit runs about $10. Not that expensive, right? Now, the child that I had this in mind for needed help with visual coordination, fine motor skills, and likes anything sparkly, hence the diamond art. Well, I could afford to give every child a $10 gift. I didn't want to. And guess what? I would go to Amazon, they have the deals a day, and I got this for $2. I mean, could you believe it? A gift that makes the child happy, it's beautiful, has all their interests, covers the skills, and they have fun for $2. So this one was a good one, but like I said, with my list in mind, I really have to go back for about 6 months every day to get the perfect gift. Another gift, a child is having trouble with spelling, but loves playing games with the family. So guess what? Stack and Spell. This game, it says here $6.99. We have a local discount store where they buy things in bulk, and we were actually able to get this game that combined both the need to work on spelling with the love of playing with the family. So again, another win here. I have a child who does not like reading. You have to literally beg the child to read. And you know what? Reading shouldn't be forced. And their interest was Harry Potter. So guess what? Harry's Book of Wizarding Spells. And let me show you. This is for an older child. It is not a difficult book to read. In the past, the child happens to have a Harry Potter wand. So now they can practice reading. They can work on comprehension while loving their Harry Potter spells. So win for all. And guess what? I missed it, unfortunately. But if you go between, I believe it's Amazon and Target, they often have buy 2, get 1 free sales. So had I have been mindful of getting a book, I would have been able to get 2 books for 2 kids and the third one for free. 3 gifts for the price of 2. So keep that in mind for next year. Another one I have is a child does not like getting messy or sensory, and you know what? It can actually be detrimental to ADL skills. Like, we love to cook, but ooh, it's getting messy. And again, child loves Harry Potter. So guess what? Another family member, what? The Harry Potter crest. So at first, it's a non-messy activity. We put the crest together, loads of fun. And then guess what? We're going to actually paint it and get all messy. So having the fun while covering this skill. With activities like this, if you go to like your search bar and type in, like, let's say Harry Potter painting, so many things will come up. And you know what? Find something the kid would like. In this case, very into all 4 houses, so this one worked. And then look for the price and a toy that's quality, and you'll get it all. And not to mention, it comes with an extra book. So win for that one. Back to the fine motor skills, we found these cute pens. These were less than $5 at the time of purchase. And again, fine motor skills, things that sparkle, and love for mermaids. So win. You know, you take this less than $5 activity, pair it with this $2 activity, and voila, $7. You're not giving 1 gift, you're giving 2 gifts. So like I said, just keep in mind what the kids like. The next 3, the child loves Lego, the child loves Harry Potter, and we're kind of working on independent skills here. So this one was a tough one. As you know, Legos rarely go on sale. I know. But 2 tips to get Legos inexpensively. It's going to cost a lot of time for this one. Number 1, you have to look often on many websites, because for a gift like this, Amazon had a really high price. I believe Target had it low price. So we went with Amazon. As you can see, it's already been open and we're starting to build it. But look around. So we did buy 1 or 2 really expensive gifts. Everything else was less than $10 for gifts they love. Oh my goodness. But again, we have our fine motor skills, we have our visual motor skills covered, and we have Harry Potter and Lego. But again, it's a lot of looking around. And if you have a cashback website, you have to pay up front, but you'll get the cash back, some of it. So that is a little bit of a benefit. Also, let me know with a like or a comment how many of you have actually searched for gifts this year, specifically Lego, and found A, they were out of stock on almost every single website, and number 2, they were so difficult to find on sale. But we did it. This one also was another one on sale. I'll show you one more. This is another Harry Potter. Like I said, Legos were a nightmare this year. In the future, I hope we'll have better luck, but it's the holidays, so you splurge a little. Still stayed on budget because we saved so much with the other gifts. I was able to stay on budget with these gifts. And again, we have our fine motor skills covered, we have our visual motor skills covered, we have the love for Harry Potter covered, and this one actually is the hardest set this child ever has built at 797 pieces, and I'm hoping to build independence where you don't need to rely on a grown-up. So something like this is great. Do 2 to 3 pages. You can say, oh my gosh, I totally forgot I have to make dinner. Walk away and see how many pages a child could do by themselves. So this set is going to be fantastic. And this set was, I think we ended up getting it at Walmart because Walmart had the cheapest price with the best cash back on these apps. And you know what? Let me know if you're interested in me doing a review on these cashback apps, because I literally discovered this year and I'm like, where have they been? So if you want to know a review of the cashback apps, let me know and we'll review it, because who doesn't like a saving? And of course, we have another little Lego set. This one's teeny, and we'll see what happens with this, but hey, who doesn't love Lego? And the last gift, again, love for Harry Potter. This one was not on sale, unfortunately, because it was not, and we couldn't really price compare because it wasn't sold. The 2 or 3 stores we found it for was just like sold the same price. So, but it was not that expensive. But anyway, we're looking for a game that really, for focusing. I'm working this year on executive functioning with all my students. And how could you function like an executive if you can't focus? And this game, oh my gosh, I think I want to do a review on this alone. This game, we played it this weekend. Woo! This is the Harry Potter Wizarding World Spellcaster's Game. Fantastic. It blew my mind away. And there's, yeah, I'm going to to do a review on this. So let me know if you want to see a review on this, because I could just talk to you forever, but guess what? It's family day today, so I'm not going to do that now. But just a few, again, just quick review. When you're looking for a gift, number one, start 6 months early. Best way to really get everything you want. Start 6 months early, create your budget, get to know what your kids love, focus on the skills that they really need improvement on, and blend the two together. I cannot tell you, the kids are thrilled with the gifts that I give them. Maybe next year I'll do, because I have tons of nieces and nephews, so maybe next year I'll do an earlier review on what I actually bought them. So again, keep those two things in mind. Check often for sales, because again, you're starting 6 months early. Check often for sales. Amazon Lightning Deals has been the best source of gifts. I think the average gift this year for the kids was $5, and they got the coolest gifts ever. We're talking about diamond art, we're talking about sensory moon sand, potato heads, sticker kits, you name it. And I literally spend between $5 to $8. Most kids $5, 2 or 3 kids less, and 1 or 2 closer to 10. I mean, but could you believe it? They got like really cool, big gift, like really nice gifts. So if you'd like me to do a review on how I got additional savings with cash back, because I was blown away. I think like one website I spent a lot of money and got $40 cash back. I mean, it's like free money because I was going to spend it anyway that I used to buy the other gift. So basically, I didn't spend much. So again, if you want me to do a review on this cash back thing, and let me know, because I have so many resources as a game schooler, and forget all these gifts, because you see every week the games that I post. As a game schooler itself, I can tell you how I like to guilt-free gift the kids, if you know what I mean. When we're learning, I would like to give them the best items, educational manipulatives, without feeling it's like, oh, that cost me $100 today. And anything that has educational before it increases in price. So again, if you'd like me to do a review on how I actually, or a video, a live stream, on how I shop around, get the best prices, and how I basically get cash back to further my budget, let me know, because this was a really cool holiday this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out YouTube. I'm going to try to post it either today or tomorrow, so you can have all the links for everything on Amazon. And thank you guys for your support. See you guys next week with our regular schedule, unless, of course, you guys request a cashback video. Bye.